quite a few. Quite a few of those digipics.
They were gonna give our son to a different...
Get in range of my ship quick. What the heck?
I need to find a store. Go ahead. Uh-huh. Back to it then.
Need some work done?
I don't know. Alright, let's go back to where we need to go.
Do you have any pets? Fungi can be a pet.
At the spaceport, everything happened.
On the record?
The captain already has a plan in place to open the army.
Make up your mind. Point of
Yes? You needed something?
waypoint thing.
Excuse me.
Did you take my digipics?
Captain, you're back sooner than... Oh, wait. Did you actually succeed? With Radcliffe? And Balmore? We're all in agreement.
Told you I was good. Balmer's alive thanks to yours truly, and yes, I got his code.
You saved him. You Vanguard really do take that above and beyond thing seriously, don't you? Fine work. And now, I've already arranged everything with the archival monitors. When you get down there, the UC monitor will give you instructions on how to deploy the codes. Follow them to the letter. Here, the UC code piece and an archival access card. The entrance is just on the other side of the plaza across from Mast. Absolute best behavior down there, all right?
Fine.
Yes? What?
Yes?
Just looking for magazines. Apparently there's figurines too that they've added. I think I had a figurine and I frickin' sold it. Because like when you look at, so like, you know, when you were looking at something like what's, like this gun, it'll say like in the corner here that it gives like a bonus or something like that. So yeah, I most likely sold the one and only figurine that I've had so far. Oh well. Armistice Archive. Okay.
And after the UC Navy's defeat at the Battle of Cheyenne by the Freestar Collective's ragtag fleet, both sides decided...
Safeguard the past, secure the future.
Welcome, Captain, to the archives. To proceed, you will need to deposit your codes into the 3 corresponding receptacles. Once they are verified, I will open the door. Your data resides in Unit 18. You will not be able to access any of the other units. Once you've collected your data, return to the entrance. You may insert the first of the archival codes when you're ready to begin.
Good day. Stellar job, gentlemen.
Okay. Hello.
There you are.
Captain, Deputy told me what went down.
I still think Shannon
Impressive work.
brought the
Captain,
Terramorphs here.
If you'd be willing to transfer the documents to the Major, she and I have been discussing what comes next.
Time for us to start getting some real answers. And figure out if we've been asking the right questions. So whenever you're ready.
Oh, made somewhat a promise, Hadron. Can you assure me this data will be used for good?
Yes,
Oh?
it will be.
What was that?
Percival and I have done our damage. This is us starting to put some things right.
Are you sure? You may take possession.
Acknowledged and accepted, Captain.
Don't screw
So
me
with
over.
the data out of the way, we've been discussing where exactly this work's getting done. The Red Devil's headquarters on Mars, back where you found Percival, seemed the natural spot. Already has the equipment, the safety measures. Though it sounded like the deputy had a few more things she needed to discuss with you first.
Indeed. The most important of which is getting you your citizenship.
Yay!
Then I guess we'll see you on Mars.
Ooh.
If you'll follow me.
Can I steal something before I get to become a citizen? Oh, hi.
Yes, what?
Nothing. What?
Hey there.
Hi. You gonna throw me off?
All right, Captain. Are you ready to become a citizen of the United Colonies?
This doesn't mean I can't be a citizen elsewhere, does
It
it?
doesn't. We don't really care where else you might have been or might become a citizen. Once you earn your place in the United Colonies, it's yours.
I'm ready.
Good. This isn't the only item we need to discuss, so I'll give you the short version. Please raise your hand. Captain, through your actions today and in days past, you have earned your place among the United Colonies. Through service, bravery, strength, and upholding of the mutual good. Will you carry and
Crap.
cultivate these values for as long as you remain a citizen?
Yes.
Then, Captain, I'm pleased to welcome you into the United Colonies as a full citizen.
Yay!
Here, your official ID and your citizenship dispensation.
Yay!
We've also let the
Ooh,
affiliate
$5,000,
realty
nice.
office out in the plaza know you're approved to purchase property. Now, the other item we needed to discuss. There's a member of the UC who's asked to speak to you, but this person is in a sensitive position. Normally, we wouldn't even consider something like this, but we think this person has information that could prove useful in dealing with the Terramorphs. And they've stated they'll only share it with you. They asked for you by name. So I need your agreement that everything you're about to see is kept in the strictest confidence. You can tell no one. Can you agree to these terms?
By name? Who are you talking
I'm
about?
sorry. I can't share any more without your word. Do I have it?
Yes.
Let's hope it never comes to that. Head to the elevator. You're going to subsection 7. I'll make sure you're cleared for access by the time you get there.
Subsection 7. Also, another 10K? Yeesh. I've spent so much money, like, buying different upgrades, unique upgrades, mind you, for the ship builder stuff. I gotta find some digipics, man. See, there's a crate in there and I can't get it. Wah. Why is there contraband here? I must take that from you. Requires key. Locked. 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 Locked? Inaccessible. Locked. And locked.
Logging authorized entry. Unsealing access. You may proceed down the corridor.
Welcome, Captain. Please, come down and approach the intercom. You and I should chat.
I guess I'm sitting down.
President Abeyo was kind enough to give me a few files to peruse. Quite the series of accomplishments you've managed. But now you face a foe unlike any other. An invisible enemy, lurking in the shadows. You're going to need all the help you can get. Which is why I hoped we could speak. Do you know who I am?
Given the amount of security, I'd say you're somebody pretty important or dangerous.
Perceptive. I like that. I'm Francois Fanon, but most know me as Victus. I was an admiral during the Colony War.
Oh!
One of its great villains, if you believe the slates. I was to be executed for my crimes, but the previous regime deemed me too valuable to simply discard. So they put me here, a sacrifice on the altar of peace. Even my death served the colonies.
So what'd you do?
To warrant
Oops.
my execution. The official charges I faced after the war were twofold. The first was the destruction of civilian ships during the Battle of Cheyenne, a battle during which those civilian ships were actively attacking my fleet. The other was ordering the bombing of the Londinian spaceport to halt the spread of the Terramorph outbreak there. The city and its citizens were lost, but countless others likely saved. And for doing what was right, I was put on trial. And my life irrevocably changed.
You see faked your death?
One final act of rebellion by the leadership that lost the colony war. The trial was authentic. I faced tribunal with dignity, but my execution, staged. A lethal injection that was anything but. The cabinet at the time, long gone now, wished to keep me on as an advisor, and considering the other option, I was in no place to refuse. So I elected to trade my freedom for my continued existence. But such is the life of a soldier.
Definitely one of the chattier ghosts I've met, except about what you actually want.
I want to help you, and my progeny Hadrian, prevent more attacks. Though I am curious, has she shared with you the nature of our little family?
She told me that she's your clone, yes.
Did she? So willing to trust Hadrian. I never did succeed in driving that out of her. Our relationship has always been a challenging one. The Major was born to become a great leader, carry on the legacy I established, and was given all the finest training to support it. And she excelled. But the universe cut all that short. Now, though, it's placed even more crucial work in front of the two of you. And I think I have a part to play in helping you accomplish what you've set out to do.
I set out to tell you to hit the like and subscribe button. Can you tell me about the cloning program?
It was an attempt by the United Colonies to solidify its own legacy, forging a new generation of great leaders. They were raised by adoptive families made up of scholars and tacticians, trained at the United Colonies' greatest scientific and military academies, displayed incredible promise. But by the time the colony war came to a close, there was only Hadrian. But that's ancient history now. You have much more pressing matters at hand, with which I can help.
I'm listening.
After some long years earning the trust of this current regime, the UC has been permitting me to work alongside one of their recovery teams, helping them gather intelligence on, locate, and organize scenarios to lure in some of the criminals that evaded justice after the colony war. With quite a few successes, I might add. But in the process, I managed to find something else. The names and locations of Hadrian and Percival's old research team. Valuable manpower for the effort you're about to embark on. I'll tell you where they are, but in exchange, I need something dealt with.
Go on.
There is a former colleague of mine, a man by the name of Dr. Reginald Orlaise. Like myself and Hadrian, he was involved in some of the United Colonies' more problematic lines of research. Mech weapons were his specialty. If it dealt death, he could make a deal more. When the colony war ended, he fled, refusing to face tribunal, and has continued to peddle his skills to the highest bidder to this day. But I finally found him. I want want you to track him down and deal with him. However you're able. I'm not expecting he'll come quietly. Bring me evidence that the job's done, and I'll tell you what I know.
How do I know you're not asking me to kill an innocent man?
Speak to Deputy McIntyre. I'm sure she'd be happy to hear that someone might be tying up this loose end at long last. Though I would ask you, do not make the mistake of confusing me for a simple cutthroat.
Consider him dust.
Good. According to my information, he's been hiding around the world of Etheria. Wolf system. There's a star station in the vicinity. The Den. The head of the local vanguard, one Captain Marquez, should be able to help you find our man.
Identity verified. You may proceed to the exit.
Whoopsie. That's the toilet. Oh, hey, there's a guy here now.
You're cleared for it. We have an issue here.
What up, bro? No. Oh. I gotta remember to pick up digikeys. Cabinet Chambers, Interstellar Affairs.
Pardon?
You have no door.
Captain, did your meeting go well? I hope it's clear now why we needed you to agree to all the secrecy.
I was not prepared for that.
Surprised me too when I learned it. But the prisoner has proven useful over the years, and kept far from any major decision-making. But I do think it's worth re-emphasizing. No one else can know about this. All right?
Yep.
Good. Because bringing this up to the outside world would create the unfair appearance, Captain, that you're unhinged. And that's not a good look for any of us.
Wow, okay.
Now, was there something in particular you needed to discuss about what we were just discussing?
The prisoner asked me to deal with Dr. Orlays. Figured you and I should discuss.
Dr. Reginald Orlays? He's finally found him. Of course, killing Orlays is completely out of the question. But bringing him to justice... He's been on the lam for years. That'd be a huge win for the UC. What's being offered in return?
The location of Hedron's old research team members.
Really? He found the members of the research team. We'd already initiated a search for them, but it'd save a lot of time and manpower if he just gave us that information. Captain, if that's the deal, you have my endorsement. Just so long as you make every effort to bring the man in alive. Now, was there anything else you wanted to discuss regarding your meeting?
What are the chances of being lured into a trap?
Trusting the man downstairs would be a mistake. But I don't think you need to be too concerned. This is far from the first name he's handed over, and all previous missions went off largely without a hitch. So while I'd certainly warrant caution, I think you can proceed.
Don't have anything else to discuss?
Then I'll bid you good day, Captain. And remind you of the importance of discretion.
Discretion? You should get that checked out. Alright, let's go. I'm gonna go around and see if I can find any digipics. Next time I'm gonna bring you back, we will probably be at the den.
Green lights on outer hatch. We're docked.
Board.
How may the trade of... Certainly.
My mother wanted me to be a doctor. A doctor? Mothers. Am I right?
Ooh. Further increases magazine size and weapon bash. Crit chance for all. Nice. Cool. Two more digipics for free. What's up, Raina?
Looking to lodge a complaint? Then you want UC security, not the Vanguard.
I'm actually with the Vanguard, Super et Ultra.
Oh, apologies, Captain. Didn't recognize you without the uniform.
So, what can I do for you?
Reginald Orles. I heard you might know him. There's a wanted man hiding out in this sector. I need to find him.
Think you got some bad information. If there was a wanted man in our skies, he wouldn't still be out there. Unless... Are you talking about the Warlock? There's been rumor of a ship out there for years now. Doesn't respond to hails, never docks. More than a few amateur investigators have tried to find it, and at least 2 never came back. Aetherius debris fields are plenty dangerous if you're not used to flying in them. But if you're suggesting it might not have been the fields that got them, well, I can give you the coordinates of the Warlock's last sighting.
Sick. I'll take them.
Sure thing. Here, this should get you pointed in the right direction. Good hunting, and stay safe.
Thank you.
If you're ever in New Atlantis, mind putting in a good word for me? I don't think my messages to SSNN are getting through.
Hey there. Ain't seen... That's so. Not many have reason. But what do I know? Well, you're welcome here. You got a problem with our history? Some of the UCs? Long live the UC.
It was a slim chance he'd be selling digipics, but you know.
If my shift goes long again, my girl is gonna kill me.
Need some work done?
Hey, good to see you.
Alright, so Deputy UC chick wants this dude alive. So if he's in his shit,